Welcome to Two Thirds Podcast. I'm Grant, and my co-host is
The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Daniel Bryant all together as one.
Cam.
Yep, for sure. And we're here with arguably our most high-profile guest.
Yeah.
Calling in from a whole other planet, whole other place.
Might as well be. It's a whole province away.
It's far.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. We didn't even just call him in on regular phone because he was complaining about the price of the phone call. So we had to do Facebook audio. He drives a hard bargain, this guy. And who is this guy?
This is, well, let's go with my regular name, Tyler.
Yay!
Come on. Am I the only guy who ever stays, well, actually, we could fill him in. Missed last week. Totally my fault.
Yeah.
Well, okay, double doozer. We had one recorded, and then the devil took over because we spoke of the demon. I told you guys we can't talk about the devil. The moment we started talking about it, the recording stopped.
Yeah, we were talking about ghosts and things.
Yeah.
And you kept saying that they'd mess with us.
Yeah, and I was right. It's like within a minute.
Stopped.
But anyway, so we lost the recording, and then last week I wasn't feeling good, and I pulled out, and so our esteemed guest here, he was upset. He was demanding like rider fees, and he only eats blue Skittles now. I don't know. It's really weird.
Are there really blue Skittles?
There's blue Skittles. Yeah, the wild berry kind.
Oh, you have to go like the green pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you eat candy there, Tyler?
I'm actually not a huge candy guy. I'm more of like if it has chocolate, I'm usually in. But if it's just like a sugary like candy, like no, not really.
You're not a gummy guy? You're not a gummy guy?
Ooh, every once in a while. But it can't be like those clear gummy worms. It has to be like the ones that are like full on, like full color. You know what I mean? The sugared ones. Not the clear ones.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what kind of chocolate is your chocolate?
Like the best chocolate is M&M's chocolate.
Just straight up
Oh,
M&M's or like peanut?
No, well, you can throw a peanut in there every once in a while, but I just like taking a big handful, especially the minis, because the minis like explode like right away, and then you're just like mouthful of chocolate, and it's wonderful.
I love how you thought about this and put time and effort into. They explode in your mouth, and they make you feel like a giant when you only get one left in your palm.
Well, I'm trying to do something for your listeners. I mean, I've been listening for a few weeks now, and the last few guests,
Oh my!
man.
I'm driving back to Winnipeg.
That's excellent. So, how about chips? How about chips? You a big chip guy?
Oh, love them. A couple different favorites. For sure, Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar. That's a must. And then, obviously, Doritos Sweet Chili Heat. Ketchup's always good. Ruffles, all dressed. These are standard favorites. I don't think I have any that you go, whoa, those are off the board, but yeah. But I have a question for you guys. When you bite a chip, do you put like the whole chip like right under your tongue so you get the full flavor, or you just bite it?
I've never thought of that.
Wow. Okay, it depends on what we're talking. If we're talking Kettle Crunch chip, so Miss Vicky's, full on in.
Yeah.
And sometimes first bite, close my eyes, take it in. Take it in a bit.
No, I definitely just take the bite.
You don't tongue?
No.
Yeah, see, if you place it on your tongue and then kind of just close your mouth and let like the pressure of your mouth like crunch it, that way you're getting like full flavor effect, and then it's gravy from there.
Have you ever eaten a chip, or specifically Dorito, while underwater?
I can't say I have, no.
It's a tough task, but I'll never forget like the first time I did it. I've done it many times now. You put it in your mouth, you jump in whatever lake or pool that you're in. Very tough task though, because you could swallow water as well.
Did you do this in a river too?
I haven't done it in a river or a moat just yet. I got to.
Okay.
But you put it in your mouth, you go underwater, and you get the flavor, but out of fear and not ruining your chip, you can't open your mouth. So you just let the crunch like reverberate in your head.
I want to try that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I really want to try that.
Do it. It's
There's
serious.
so many weekends this summer. I should try that.
Yeah, no, just eat it. Eat your favorite chip underwater. It was a sweet chili heat, because I love sweet chili heat. Hey, speaking of,
Or Those are great.
Are you a fan of Doritos with salsa or guacamole? Or is that a Tostitos?
Probably you're thinking Tostitos, like the Tostitos brand salsa.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, do you ever take Doritos and you're like, I'm feeling adventurous, and you have Doritos with salsa?
Oh, no, not really. That's not. No, I usually just it's if I'm gonna have salsa, then it's just a plain tortilla chip. But if it's a Dorito, just Doritos.
Okay, so say Tyler is having a bad day, and he's like, I'm gonna treat myself. What do you start off with? What are you gonna snack while making dinner and snack after with? Walk me through that evening. Where are your stops? What are you doing?
Well, if I'm having a bad day, I'll probably order food.
Okay, what food are you ordering?
Well, today I had a massive migraine. I just woke up from a nap and I'm feeling a lot better, so that's great. But I'm seriously considering ordering a pizza today, and it would probably consist of. Now, Grant is responsible for this, but I'm now addicted to this barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Madness. It's so good.
I know.
And then also just, standard pepperoni, bacon, mushrooms, and then throw banana peppers on there. I like a little bit of heat.
With the barbecue sauce chicken? Is that what you're putting on?
Oh, no, those would be two separate pizzas.
Oh, okay.
No, the pepperoni one would have just meat sauce or tomato sauce.
Okay.
Okay, Grant, you explain what we're talking about, because we kind of skipped the gap here, because we all know each other.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I'm personally am not a huge fan of tomatoes in general. They usually make me feel a little bit sick, so I don't partake in really anything tomato. So for years, I've been getting it without any sauce, but recently we discovered that you can get barbecue sauce, and Domino's has a great a garlic sauce, and then you can get ranch dressing, which I'm not a fan of, but some people like it, and their Alfredo sauce is so good, and you can get all these different sauces, and we've been doing barbecue sauce and chicken, and you can toss, like, personally, I like a little olives are good, but pineapple with the chicken, oh, mwah. Or just bacon, that's also a classic. Is really good, highly addicting. Personally, I'm a Domino's guy for the barbecue sauce.
Oh.
Their barbecue sauce is almost like sweeter.
Okay.
And smoky.
It's really good.
Where something like in where we live, we have Pizza Hotline. I don't know if that's international if it's national. I don't know.
Oh, it's just a Manitoba thing, and that's the one thing I crave all the time.
Yeah,
I'm deprived of it out here.
Their dough is so good, but their barbecue sauce sucks.
Oh. It's the tits, that's for sure.
I wonder if you showed up with like Domino's barbecue sauce. You're like, hey, can you just put this on my pizza for me, please?
I wish. Or I could just get bread from I get them to bake the pizza there. It just the dough with nothing on it.
Oh, and then take it to Domino's
and get them to dress it.
Well, the reason I like Domino's, like, okay, I'm cheap, so I always go pizza all in. But I'm not saying they're cheap pizzas. I'm saying you can get four extra large pizzas with 2 toppings each for like $40.
Those are 16-inch pizzas. Those are big pizzas.
Yeah. So what's the equivalent in? Oh, I get. We mentioned you're in, or we didn't. But what province are you in there, Tyler?
I am in Saskatchewan, in the city of Yorkton.
Okay. And what is
in East Central Saskatchewan? It's in the region of the Parkland. So when people think Saskatchewan, they think, "Oh, that's a flat place," and why the heck would you ever want to go there? But this area is actually very hilly, lots of twists and turns, and lots of bush. So, not your typical Saskatchewan stereotype for sure.
So much bush, isn't there, Tyler? All the bush?
Oh, weed whacker. Bush.
What's the pizza equivalent in Saskatchewan? Like their 222.
I know they have a BP, but
their 222 is see what they're big on, which I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a lot of like 2-for-1 pizzas in like Winnipeg. Like when you order a pizza, like it's like, oh, you get 2 for the price of 1. Here, it's like 2-for-1 is the deal. Like like Pizza Hotline, to just give a shameless plug, but they're like 222, all that stuff, and then it's like 4 extra larges for $40 or whatever. Great deal. But here the deal is 2 for 1, but it's never usually a deal. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be all that cheap. But anyway, that's their deal.
It's like $35.
The equivalent is family. It's called family pizza, and the dough is kind of watery. Has that like water flavor? I don't know how to describe it. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular.
Is the water flavored in Yorkton?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
is it like it's got a high mineral count or something like that? It's hard water.
Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. I mean, I've had some good like local pizza places around here for sure, but like in terms of like chain, like the provincial chain, like definitely family pizza is probably the equivalent.
So this evening, after this ends, are you going to treat yourself to family pizza or Domino's?
I will probably go Domino's, and I'm probably going to go with the barbecue sauce.
Nice. What size do you go?
Ooh, you know what? I usually go with a large because the price point's a little bit better, and then you have some leftovers for the next day.
That's what I love about Domino's. Cold tastes the exact same as warm.
Yeah.
Pizza Hotline, the flavor dramatically changes.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, and Pizza Hotline's a little bit greasier, so the grease congeals, and then it feels like you're eating a sponge.
Word.
True. Yeah, definitely. There's been many a eve that I've consumed those pizzas with you guys.
Yep.
Oh, totally. In my basement, no less.
Oh, my good. All right.
I
Go, Tara.
brought this up earlier that he doesn't really like ranch, but I know you guys have had the debate: is a hot dog a sandwich, is ketchup a smoothie? Is ranch considered a dressing or a dip? Because I think it's more of a dip.
I think ranch is a flavor, and then you can get it as a dip or a dressing. Like ranch, like the flavor of ranch is just cream sauce with a shit ton of pepper.
Too, but I mean, is it a dip or a dressing?
Well, ranch is essentially just cream sauce with a shit ton of pepper. So really, if you just if you could dry that out, even you can just make it a spice. Really, ranch spice.
I guess, yeah. Ooh, you know what? I left ranch on a plate really long once when I lived in my apartment, and it made a weird color after it sat there for a few days. So I don't really trust ranch all that much anymore.
What color did it turn? Can you describe it?
Yeah, please.
Clear. It was clear.
Oh no!
That's like mayonnaise, where the eggs. The mayonnaise is just egg whites and oil. So the egg whites and the oil separate, and you just get oil on top, and the eggs kind of go away.
So why is mayo bad for you? Because egg whites are great for you, and oil is okay for you, I think.
It's the yolks. It's the yolk.
Is it the yolk? I thought it was just
the yolk.
I thought it was just the whites.
Cholesterol.
Oh,
the
yeah.
yolk is the best part of the egg.
Oh, it's the tastiest.
Oh, I totally agree, but it is also the part that's not good for you.
Well, how do you get your eggs?
Usually over easy, but I'll eat them anyway. It doesn't really matter. They're all good.
I like them burnt to shit.
Hold on.
No, if it's runny, then it's not cooked.
Okay, so you like dry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the yolk always has to be runny.
Personally.
No, Grant said he's a dry guy.
Yeah.
You like it all like fuzzy?
What? No, well,
no, fluffy.
Fluffy. Yeah. Yeah.
See, no, I got the yolk has to be as runny as possible because that means you can dip your toast in it.
No.
You got so jovial. You dip your toast in it. Do you make breakfast every morning?
Fuck no.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Well, usually I pre-make breakfast burritos and then I freeze them and take them to work, and then I'll just heat them up every morning when I get to the office.
It
works out really well. It's pretty decently healthy because I don't know, I just put a little bit of sausage and eggs and peppers and cheese in there.
Yeah.
But then when I don't cook breakfast, too goddamn lazy, and I just go to Tim's every morning or McDanks or whatever. kind of expensive, but that's the price you pay, I guess.
Yep.
What do you? Okay. When you're at McDanks, what's your go-to breakfast menu, breakfast item?
Well, it depends on the mood I'm in, but it's always, a medium coffee, 2 creams, and then either 2 breakfast burritos. Their salsa there is really good that they put on those little breakfast burritos, or just a, simple egg McMuffin.
You don't go McGriddle?
No.
Come on. It's the worst thing on the menu.
Well,
It's
yeah,
so
exactly.
good.
That's why it's gross.
It's so good, though.
It is. It
Oh.
is good. I've had it once, but
Okay.
I don't need that much guilt in the morning.
If you go to Tim Hortons, what do you order?
Ooh, Tim Hortons. Definitely the belt with sausage on an everything bagel. And I love that they've added this grilled bagel thing. So they put it in the panini press and they give it a little crisp on top. It's good.
Have you tried the new Farmers? Sorry, none of the. We are not sponsored by anything. Just to make that clear. We just love these things. Have you tried?
I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about things that you enjoy.
No, there
tattoo
isn't. But legally, you do have to. You do have to say if you're sponsored or not. Yeah.
This show is not sponsored.
Yeah, by anything.
We're doing. You should see our setup right now.
Yeah.
Tyler, describe what you're wearing right now. If it's nothing, don't answer. Describe your situation.
I'm wearing a pair of athletic shorts that I pulled out of the hamper that smell like crotch, and a shirt that I found on the floor.
We're in my ex-roommate's empty room, sitting with a bunch of bear's blankets on the wall just so it doesn't echo so bad.
Wow.
And everything that there is no table, so we have an ironing board.
Okay, I just discovered this.
Okay.
I set up my ironing board, and my room is quite small. Like, there's not a whole lot of, walking space, other than where the bed is. And I set up the ironing board, and I shoved it up right against the side of the bed. And if you lie down in the bed, the ironing board is, the perfect place to, put... It's almost like a TV table. I can put a bowl of popcorn up there.
Oh, yeah.
Drink, maybe even eat a meal while I watch TV in here.
It's perfect, and it's long, and it's lots of space. It's great.
Yeah, nothing's going anywhere. I feel like I just hidden gem right there for sure.
Perfect. Just for everyone, do it yourself.
Yeah,
Nice
DIY.
Yeah.
DIY.
Is that the
table.
new thing?
Yeah,
Right.
table
Put it
and
put
ironing
this
board.
on Pinterest. We should hashtag Pinterest when we put this up on the internet.
Sure.
On the God, we're so old.
On the internet.
On the internet. Hey, have you ever been subtweeted about?
What's that?
Have you ever been subtweeted about? Hold on, before you answer, I love how we all went dead silent because we're like, I'm kind of out of my realm with this question because I kind of don't know what it means because we're so old.
I have no idea.
Subtweeting. Tyler, do you understand the concept of subtweeting?
What? Like when someone tweets about you but doesn't tag you in the tweet?
That's it, right there.
So it's like a passive-aggressive comment?
But on the internet,
Oh,
on
for
On
Twitter.
the internet without actually tagging the person.
No, I don't think I've been subtweeted. I might have been based on my nature of my job, but I don't care about the people's opinions enough
Who don't like you?
who have nothing nice to say. So
Have you subtweeted about someone or something?
What?
Have you ever subtweeted?
Probably not, but I've been looking on the On This Day thing on Facebook, and I put a lot of stupid stuff up there, so I'm constantly deleting every day of things I said back when I was 17, 18 years old. So I might have, so I'm not going to say I haven't, but I don't think I have.
Do you have any lessons for the kids out there in regards to Twitter and social media these days?
Tyler?
Tyler has no lesson for the kids. Did he leave us?
Yeah, stay the hell off it.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
Oh, that's excellent.
I lost you.
Oh, we cut in and out. Are we back again? Top notch quality of a 2/3 podcast.
I think you're good. You're good now. You're good. I can hear you now. We're on the podcast.
Tyler, stop moving. What kind of guest are you?
Stop pacing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, 100%. Is he still here?
Are you when you're on the phone? Do you pace?
I am 100% pacer. Oh,
I
there we go. We
pace
got
like
clicked
crazy.
out. Well, we'll keep talking while Tyler tries to call us back. So, no, yeah, just to keep this conversation going, I'm 100% a pacer. I walk laps. I got a little route in my room. Like, I'll do my room, and then depending on the time of the evening, I'll open the door, and then I'll keep walking around down my hallway, and then in my living room.
We're back.
We're back. All right, we're on the sub... We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you edit that out?
No,
that's fine.
This is 2/3 podcast. We're on the fly. This is behind the closed door episode.
Yeah.
Speak of. Do you guys remember a certain someone? Hey, welcome to Behind Closed Doors. Do you remember this?
Oh, is that Lord McGuffin?
It is 100% Lord McGuffin.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm going to do our first non-tweet about the podcast and tweet you out a video of Lord McGuffin.
Is that stuff still on
The
there?
reaction video?
They're like...
There's like 5 or 6 of them.
Well, yeah, let's not throw the guy under the bus here, but when he does do
Yeah,
YouTube...
let's do it. Let's make him bleed.
Okay. when Lord McGuffin does his YouTube, he goes on like, I'll call him jaunts. He goes on little jaunts and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do this now. And then he goes all in for like a month and we will not see him because he'll record like 60 videos in that time and then he'll release 5 a day for 10 days and then they're all gone.
Yep.
And one of them he decided to do was Behind Closed Doors. And it was kind of like
good.
his opinion piece, except the best was the intro, because he literally every week he'd be like, da da da, like the intro, and then he'd walk in and be like, hey, welcome to Behind Closed Doors, like look right down the barrel of the camera, and one of them, I swear he spun his hat sideways, he's like, let's go.
You've got.
Do you guys remember the video that he did where it was the playoff game? I think it was between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes! That's the video I'm doing. That's
It was
it.
a crazy game. Seattle ended up winning, I think, but it was a great game, and Lord McGuffin is a huge fan of the Falcons. And he realized how great of a game it was, and then he had the idea, I'll play the game again, but put my reactions on YouTube, even though his reactions weren't genuine at all, because he'd already known what was going to happen.
Yep.
And the best part was...
That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, it was the best thing.
It's so good because it's so bad.
Well, the
You know
reason...
what, too? And it was also good for me because it galvanized like a friendship with other people. Because I'd be like, "Hey, check this out. This is my friend.
This
And
guy,
then they'd
this
be
is
like,
my
that
dumb
guy's
friend.
an idiot." And I'd be like, "Kinda, yeah." And then
Well, what I loved about that too is like, not only did he have to reenact, he literally didn't record the game or use the audio. So he'd be like, he'd set up every scene. He'd be like, okay, Falcons, 3rd and 10 on the opposite team's 27-yard line. My reaction. And then it cut to him like the frame moved an inch, and Greg was standing.
Yeah.
Or Lord McGuffin. We all know who he is
It's
anyways.
Greg, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it.
You know what though? Love Greg to death. Good guy.
Oh, great guy. He's a great guy. We got to... Ooh, there we go. That's another thing. So with Greg, we got him to make a dating profile. So say if you hypothetically had a dating profile, we're going to ask you questions of what would be hypothetically on your dating profile. So you have to have a quote. I live by this quote. What's that quote?
I don't know why I say this, but I always say, "Be the change that you want to see in the world." It's by Gandhi.
Do you put dash Gandhi at the end of it then, or on the dating profile?
No, well, when I did have a dating profile, which was a success, I guess, it was, what the hell was it? Oh, It was just a nice guy looking for a nice girl.
Oh,
that worked.
That's disgusting.
That work. What was your pic? What were your pictures? Like, were they like you and a couple friends, or was it just you? What is it? I feel like guys always do just themselves, and girls like the pack mentality.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, because then you gotta play the guessing game.
Have you ever guessed?
Which one is she? I don't know. For me, if I couldn't tell which one you were in the first, 3 picks, it was usually a hard left.
That's fair. Well, my rule of thumb when I, just a little thank you, Tyler, for setting me up on online dating, because I did meet someone there. Yeah, you didn't know that?
What? Tyler, you put Grant up on Tinder? Or on a dating app that totally isn't Tinder?
We were perusing the town.
We were perusing Yorkton.
Even though we had zero intention of ever acting on any of those things.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think Grant was.
No, I didn't.
We just did it for fun.
And then when I got home from that weekend, I fixed it up. Basically, I just put a whole bunch of pictures with me and my dog, who's just the cutest thing ever. Basically, hoard my dog out.
Oh, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
How many matches did you actually get before you... wait. Here's a good one. How long normally, because I don't talk to women.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even have proof I talk to women because that one podcast died.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll have them on one day. Eventually, I don't know when. How long was it between the match to a date, was it? Day-wise. With any date that you had, like a match. Like, how many matches led to dates for you?
2.
Okay, and did you ever have more than... Okay, now what was the time between, those dates? Like, the match to the actual date, how many days?
The first one was probably, a week or 2. And then the second one was about 3 weeks to a month.
Okay, and were they all in Yorkton, or were they in where we are, or where were they?
One in Yorkton, one in Winnipeg. The one in Winnipeg ultimately worked out.
Yeah.
And I like how, Tyler, we're all treading very lightly right now. We're like, it worked. We no more names, guys. All right. Now, if you had favorite song to dance to, I'm trying to build a dating profile. I don't know how to build dating profiles because I never do it. What questions do they ask you?
You should do it for fun.
I'll ask you guys. What questions do they ask you on your Tinder profile to build it?
Oh, Tinder profile? Nothing.
Nothing.
You literally just, what's your name?
Not always. But
what's your name? When's your birthday?
The first one to prompt.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta make it way more interesting. You gotta have a quote. You gotta have a favorite color. Go.
Blue.
Tyler.
Yeah, probably blue.
Is that because of Gene?
Or purple. I actually like purple a lot.
Really?
My second favorite color would be orange.
My favorite color is orange.
Blue and orange.
2 of my favorite sports teams are orange.
Primary is blue. Secondary is orange.
Blue and orange. Not a Broncos fan.
I don't know.
Oh.
I think if you have an interesting quote or just something funny, I think funny is what seems to work on there. And then if you have a picture that prompts something, if you have a picture that provokes a question, why are you doing that? Don't be ridiculous or don't be naked or something, but why are you dressed like that?
Or do what I
how are you
did
doing that?
and whore out your
how'd you
cute
get to
dog
that?
or cute cat.
Can you be nude in our Tinder profile picture?
I feel like you could, but I don't. Can you flag people in Tinder? I thought you could.
I don't remember. I don't know.
All right.
I feel like you should be able to.
In regards to...
Yeah, if somebody's but if someone was being abusive to you, then you can just block them.
Yeah.
But do you have to befriend them to block them?
I'm sure you could flag somebody.
I feel like you could flag someone just in case, that way you could flag a bot, Oh,
for sure.
Wait, those bots on Tinder?
My My favorite was I matched this one girl, and she started talking to me instantly. This was in Yorkton here, and she was like pretty good looking girl, and we were just chatting back and forth, and I was like, oh, so what do you like to get up to? And she says, I really like to go clubbing. And I thought,
Yorkton?
well, that's kind of weird. Like, we live in Yorkton. There isn't really you don't really go clubbing here.
There really isn't one.
And then I just said, hey, you guys are having a lot of fun tonight, aren't you? Like, thinking that it was, like, a couple guys who made this fake Tinder profile and are, like, smoking weed in their parents' basement or something. And boom, I called it, and they were like, yeah, we are. Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Nice.
Yeah. Good old memories.
That's awesome.
I had one bot there. She was trying to convince me to join. Who said she didn't have time to talk on Tinder, so to meet her on some dating site,
like chat.me.
Yeah, something like that. But I went to it, and the instructions on how to make a profile were so convoluted, and I had no idea what was going on.
Wait, you actually got lured into a bot?
Yeah, no. I wanted to see what was going on here because she was cute, and then I was like, this doesn't make any sense. So I googled the website, and it was just like, this is a phishing website. This is a phishing website. Don't do this. You're gonna steal your credit card information.
I love how
it was
deep
ridiculous.
down you knew.
Yeah,
you knew, but you're like, she's cute though,
cute.
Guys.
She was talking.
Oh, guys are the worst.
It sounded like I was gonna get laid.
She was totally promising to give me a hug, and I got to be Little Spoon.
A special hug.
A special. Hey, Tyler, Little Spoon or Big Spoon?
Yep.
If you got to pick.
Oh, big. I always feel like
I can't do.
like being Big Spoon. Little Spoon, I don't know. It's weird.
I can't do Little Spoon. It's unacceptable.
I always feel so bad because her arm is never big enough to fully wrap around, and I always feel like I'm giving a toddler a piggyback,
Basically,
give the toddler a piggyback. That's awesome.
what it feels like. But at the same time, it feels nice to be loved and coddled, I guess, when you're down in the dumps.
Wait. Oh my, this is going full circle. So I think Tyler's trying to bring it back to he's for sure getting pizza tonight. He might even go and treat himself to the extra fizzy pop, and he's for sure getting M&M minis 100%.
Oh, Miss Vicky's too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do lightning round, Tyler. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Apple or Android?
Apple.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
Twitter.
Really? Twitter? Okay.
Twitter's super great.
No.
Twitter is it's for work mostly that I use Twitter and not such.
The accessibility of it is amazing.
Favorite dinosaur?
Oh, pterodactyl.
Can you give us your best sound impression of a pterodactyl?
Yeah, sure. So let me just swallow here.
That's great. Pet peeve. Name 3 of them.
Ooh, okay. I cannot stand it when people shush each other. That drives me nuts.
Okay.
I can't stand it when people don't try and solve a problem on their own first. And without coming to you right away to ask a question. It's do you not think you could have just Googled that? And not necessarily a pet peeve, but I don't get it when people don't have concept of directions, north, south, east, west. That doesn't that doesn't compute for me.
Thank
I'm sure there's some other ones, but I can't think of any.
Oh my god.
That's me. That's for sure, 100%. I have no idea where I am ever.
All of the women in my family, all of them, walk out the driveway and go, oh crap, where am I? Every single one of them.
You've been living there for decades.
For work, a lot of times we'll have to go on the road and, we'll get asked, oh, where's that? And it's it's west of here. Like, I don't know how you don't. We've been there before. I don't know. It happens, and not that it's not maddening or anything, but I don't understand how you can't be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, you don't have that
Like,
internal.
if you go
How
down
do you
the
not have
States
the internal
in a place
compass?
that you're not familiar with?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I might not know which way's north, south, east, and west because I didn't pay attention on the ride up. But in your own backyard, you should be able to tell where the heck you are.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you there. Anyways.
All right, so
That's
you
it.
have. You're our first guest who's admitted to listening to our podcast, which is great. So you know how we close this out. I have a feeling you've been practicing
Hey,
a
what
little
about
bit.
current celebrity crush?
Oh wow!
Sure.
Wow.
You want to answer that
Oh,
one? Go
so
ahead.
no. This is our rapid round. So okay, my current celebrity crush. I don't know, Grant. You go first. No, you know what? I got mine already.
Who's the girl who plays? This is a really old movie. I'm sorry. Kingdom of Heaven. She plays Queen Sibylla. She's really like pale. Oh, I can't remember her name. Something Green. Hannah Green.
You lost me.
I don't know.
Tyler, obviously
I don't
you
know.
have something in mind. Who's your current celebrity crush?
Oh, Demi Lovato, for sure.
Oh.
I could have answered that. I knew that. I knew that question
Really?
too. Oh yeah,
Give
Tyler's been
her a
talking about
follow
it.
on Snapchat and Instagram.
Mm.
It's wonderful.
You know what? I gave her a follow on Instagram, unfollowed like 3 days later. Too much.
Okay, why?
I don't know. Just not into the D Lovato. Not
Is
into
it,
it.
is it on Snapchat? Is it just like
No, just no on the
on
Instagram.
Instagram? Is it
I don't know, I just-
hundreds of
No.
selfies. or what?
She's conservative. I just wasn't digging it. But then again, my celebrity crush is
You would-
Charlotte Flair, current WWE Women's
Oh,
Champion.
God.
Oh, lady of my dreams. There's
on,
nothing
man.
quite like a woman who could just beat the living piss out of you. Like, I want that. I want to know that fear.
You want to be the sub in that relationship?
I'm okay. I'm okay with Ronda Rousey too. Like, I want to know that, like, if I mouth off a bit too much, I'm getting a left hook. I'm okay with that.
Would you be okay with getting the living crap beat out of you by Ronda? Would you welcome that?
Like-
And then you could say, Ronda Rousey beat the shit out of me.
Like in a cage?
Is this sanctioned fight?
I don't care. I don't care where she beats the shit out of you.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be, like, erotically turned on if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
but,
I'd fight
No,
her.
no. Is it a point of pride to say, yeah, I got my ass kicked by Ronda? Or,
Oh,
Yeah, she's a respected
although Floyd
fighter.
Probably.
any professional women's fighter, like UFC or, like, anyone...
Not that Ronda wouldn't either.
Oh, no. But, like, any professional who's a fighter and I get beat up, yeah, it will
Yeah,
be. I don't
fought
care.
them.
I would
fought them, and
proudly.
I guarantee I'm not gonna win, but I lasted 1 minute. Can you say that?
I don't think I'd last a minute. I would be...
I think I could last a minute.
I don't think I'd hit the double-digit mark in seconds. I think I'd be out
Wait, UFC goes 5 minutes?
through 5 3-minute rounds.
3
If
minutes.
you're fighting for a
I
championship.
think I'd probably last about 15 seconds.
Yeah, like
And I
that.
think the only reason I do that is probably because I'm probably about as tall as they are.
Yeah, that's my like plight as well. Is like I'm as big as them, or bigger, but they're professionally trained. They've been doing it forever.
Yeah.
And yeah, my
And you
bench.
could run away for the first bit. Like, you could prance around and stay as far away from their reach as possible. But
But if-
eventually they just come at you and then you just cower into a
If I get taken to the ground, I'm done. Let's say that.
you just lay there and
And just let it let the pain flow over me as I just pass out.
Except death.
Yep.
See, I wouldn't run away because if I'm running away, then they're gonna have a different angle on me, and they're gonna be able to like break a kidney. But Tyler, we gotta wrap this up. So first off, I'd like to say thank you for coming on this show
Yeah, thanks, man.
and being fully knowledgeable of our rapid round questions, which means we need new ones because Tyler's delegating the show, which we will not be taking over again
Never.
because Grant does
Never.
not enjoy that. All right.
Oh, God.
If we hypothetically had a theme song, how would it go? You lead, we'll follow.
Okay, let me get the beat here. Grant and Cam, couple of dudes on the mic, talking about boobs.
There it is. Okay. I was trying to jump in, but You started with a beat, and then you're just like, dudes, boobs.
I don't know. I'm not really a musical guy, as you guys both know.
Oh, we aren't. No, Grant's pretty musical. Nonetheless. All right, well, thank you very much, Tyler. Closing words, go.
Great podcast, you guys. Keep it up. We didn't really touch on any sports stuff, but the Bombers, figure it out, people. Figure it out.
That's Tyler's life story, everyone. All right, see
pretty
you later,
much.
Tyler.
Oh wait, Tyler, did you want to plug anything before you go?
No, it's okay.
No.
Don't worry about it. You can tag me on Facebook in this. You can tag me on whatever.
Twitter.
You guys put it up.
We got the okay. We did
I
it.
just listen on my podcast thing on my iPhone.
Wow. All right, now we're really trailing off. Now we've lost everyone.
All right.
See you later, Tyler.
Yeah,
Bye.